Just like a single cell, the character of our lives is determined not by our genes, but by our responses to the environmental signals that propel life. The overuse of prescription drugs provides a vacation from personal responsibility. Our beliefs control our bodies, our minds, and thus our lives. Human beings have a great capacity for sticking to false beliefs with great passion and tenacity. The character of our life is based upon how we perceive it. We are not victims of our genes, but masters of our fates, able to create lives overflowing with peace, happiness, and love. No one is fixed until they make the effort to change. At the atomic level, matter does not even exist with certainty. It only exists as a tendency to exist. Human beings are not meant to live alone. There is a fundamental biological imperative that propels you and every organism on this planet to be in a community, to be in relationship with other organisms. The universe is one indivisible, dynamic whole in which energy and matter are so deeply entangled, it is impossible to consider them as independent elements. Biological behavior can be controlled by invisible forces, including thought, as well as it can be controlled by physical molecules like penicillin, a fact that provides the scientific underpinning for pharmaceutical-free energy medicine. However, I truly believe that only when spirit and science are reunited will we be afforded the means to create a better world. Your children's genes reflect only their potential, not their destiny. It is up to you to provide the environment that allows them to develop to their highest potential. It is the single cell's awareness of the environment, not its genes, that sets into motion the mechanisms of life. You may consider yourself an individual, but as a cell biologist, I can tell you that you are, in truth, a cooperative community of approximately 50 trillion single-celled citizens. You can live a life of fear or live a life of love. Signal transduction science recognizes that the fate and behavior of an organism is directly linked to its perception of the environment. Positive thoughts are a biological mandate for a happy, healthy life. Our thoughts are mainly controlled by our subconscious, which is largely formed before the age of 6. And you cannot change the subconscious mind by just thinking about it. The subconscious mind is like a tape player. Until you change the tape, it will not change. You will not do what you think you can't do. Through consciousness, our minds have the power to change our planet and ourselves. If we could get your subconscious mind to agree with your conscious mind about being happy, that's when your positive thoughts work. We are the creators of our situation. The genes are merely the blueprints. We are the contractors, and we can adjust those blueprints. And we can even rewrite them. In a universe made out of energy, everything is entangled. Everything is one. Nature is based on harmony. So it says, if we want to survive and become more like nature, that we actually have to understand that it's cooperation versus competition. The future is to heal back to the mind again, recognizing that the mind is all-powerful. It controls every cell to every degree of its genetic expression. When we truly recognize that our beliefs are that powerful, we hold the key to freedom. If the brain expects that a treatment will work, it sends healing chemicals into the bloodstream, which facilitates that. And the opposite is equally true and equally powerful. Each of us is a spirit in material form. The planet's hope and salvation lies in the adoption of revolutionary new knowledge being revealed at the frontiers of science. We are conscious co-creators in the evolution of life. We have free will, and we have choices. Consequently, our success is based on our choices, which are, in turn, totally dependent on our awareness. There was a point where there was a vision that we'll get to a certain age, and then we'll retire and be happy. Now, that's being compromised every day, so we have to start living happy now, and stop waiting for the 40 years. Your perspective is always limited by how much you know. Expand your knowledge, and you will transform your mind. The moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry of your body. Your brain sends out vibrations all the time, and your thoughts affect your life and other people's. They pick up these thoughts and get changed by them. If your environment keeps draining your energy, it's like having a leaky bank account, where any money you're putting into the bank, such as by seeing an energy healer, keeps slipping out. You have to change your environment, including any harmful beliefs, before the energy can stay high. Light has everything in it, but you only see what your perception allows you to see. Most illness is just stress from not living in harmony. Our problems are not with the data itself, but arise from our interpretation of the data. To fully thrive, we must not only eliminate the stressors, but also actively seek joyful, loving, fulfilling lives that stimulate growth processes. The secret of life is belief, rather than genes. It is our beliefs that control our lives. It is very important to let go of the old and start to gravitate to the new, because we are leaving behind a world that is no longer sustainable and moving into a world in which we can thrive. Drugging out symptoms does not solve the problem. It helps us ignore it until the vehicle breaks down. You know why it's hard to be happy. It's because we refuse to let go of the things that make us sad. If humans were to model the lifestyle displayed by a healthy community of cells, our societies and our planet would be more peaceful and vital. I learned again and again in my life, until you get your own act together, you're not ready for big love. What you're ready for is one of those codependent relationships where you desperately need a partner. It is far easier to be entertained by a reality TV than to participate in our own reality. Emotion will have a very positive impact on the evolution of human consciousness. The separation between us and them, or between us and nature that we so vividly experience in our reality, is an illusion held in place by our beliefs. The mind is the software of the body, and the external environment is the hardware. Our thoughts and beliefs are like a switch that turns our genes on or off. Our environment is constantly sending signals to our cells, and we have the power to choose how we respond to these signals. The key to healing the body is to heal the mind. The mind and the body are not separate entities. They are part of one system. Our perception of the environment is a reflection of our internal state of being. The mind is not in the brain. The mind is in the field that surrounds the body.